What's good, YouTube land? The Reflector here, and also here to inflate the ranks of the Decepticons. It's Refractor. Yeah, there's a cool action photography, and if you want to do the whole blacklight thing, apparently you'll get a wallpaper. The more I look at this picture, the more I pick out individual robots. Like there's obviously Red Alert. Looks like Wheeljack in the background. There's a Seeker. There's so many. Like you have to take a long, hard look at this picture to point out which robots are on it, and stuff on the back. Yeah, let's get them open. So the big question: who is Refractor? Well, it's more like who are Refractor, actually, because this guy is based off G1 Reflector, who was 3 robots in the cartoon. Snapshot, Viewfinder, and let me look at their names. Where are you? Oh god, I have to go all the way back up. Spectro, Spyglass, and Viewfinder, excuse me. Had to get their names correct. And this guy is representing one of them. Although he has the option to take this off, and now he's one of the other ones. You can plug it in his ass if you want. But yeah. And he's a deluxe because reasons? I don't know. But taking a look at that head, very gormless, very I love it because it's like so classic Reflector, but it's also like he's just expressionless, like he's just expressionless. I like how his head's basically a swim cap, and he's got some nice red eyes. He does have an abundance of detail, like especially behind his chest on that little green panel, like just everywhere. And he's one of the few figures who doesn't have any battle damage, even though he was on the front line in like a majority of clips I've seen of the G1 cartoon. The only reason I saw those clips was because of somebody else's review of this toy. Whoa, nope. Accessory-wise, he comes with this gun and this shield, which are for nothing else other than a gun and a shield. Trust me. I do love the shield because it's got the dual handles, so you can put it in his hand, on his arm, on his shoulder. You could undersling it if you want. Like this is a well done shield. And funny enough, you can actually was it? Oh right, what I was thinking of. This kind of the gun. It does kind of have an air of like a space Tommy gun sort of vibe, but you can also undersling it if you want to make it kind of look like a mounted, like a minigun, or like this is I don't know what you're doing with it, but you have options, and you also have pegs on the side for you to totally Megatron it up. Other than that, the robot mode, besides posability, just doesn't really have much going on. Like no gimmicks, no features. He's just a standard robot who poses. Speaking of posability, head ball jointed, get a nice range of swivel, tiny bit of up and down. I wish this panel actually tabbed in, which is unfortunate. A little bit of side to side. Not a very good ball joint, but it works. You do have a shoulder joint, which looks really weird, unfortunately, coming out the bottom without moving this piece. This piece does swivel, but like just moving there looks awkward. It's also on a butterfly joint for transformation. You have your bicep swivel, your beyond 90-degree elbow, but again, his posability, it does look kind of weird. You have no wrist swivel, but you have a transformation joint. You've got your waist swivel, which thankfully is under the belly, so it won't get in the way. Hips, universal, full range of motion. You got your thigh. You've got your knee. You've got a toe joint, which is rare, but you also have a really awkward inward shin joint. So now this guy kind of falls into the similar vein of the Brothers Wave, where they have roleplay alt modes that have been sacrificed for some sort of spaceship, and this guy, well, I'm gonna say it's probably the flakiest. Transform, fold the head down, fold the hands in, fold them in to the back. I believe you have to. Which way do you fold them? I'm trying to remember this off. Like, fold these pieces out. How do you do this? I'm trying to remember. Why have I forgotten? Do. Oh. Rotate the waist. Yeah, my brain is just blanking right now. Oh, you have to have them here. And they tab into slots right there. You can remove that, shove it here, take these pieces. Oh, okay. Take them. And is that it? No, oh, right. You have to feed the gun into his feet. So plug it in like that, fold, fold, and we have to tab in his shins properly. And then you can fold this piece over, and that piece actually tabs in like right in here. It kind of is hard though. Like, it's a real hassle to, there we go. Tabs in like that. You can take the shield and, whoa, throw it into my crotch, but there you go. That's your sort of, it's referred to as, where is it? So this guy is based off Viewfinder's robot mode with the belly thing. Where is it? An artillery hovercraft is kind of the best way you could describe this thing. It's very much like a barely folded up robot, because it's all right there. He's just lying with his arms on his back and a gun in his feet. Oh, and he tucked in his head a bit. That's basically all he did. It's kind of the worst of the, at least the other two, the Brothers Wave. I'm going to keep calling them that, see if that catches on. But at least they were Voyager class, so they had a bit more to them, like folding panels and stuff, like to hide things away. Like this guy doesn't have that. He's a stick. I could use him as a pen. He's a reflector pen. Just put a tip in there. And as for points for, I have an effect part somewhere. There it is. You can put it right there. And you can put it right there. I didn't really mention the color scheme, but it's like bright. It's not even bright. It's pale purple with some lighter color and some red and some silver and just some gray. Like it's not a very interesting color scheme. I do kind of like the purple. It's kind of soft, but like he has, besides his Decepticon insignia right there, his Decepticon insignia is the brightest purple he has. In fact, let's just go back to robot mode. Do that. Take this piece off and this one. Fold that in. Rotate. Wacha. Wacha. Wachowski. Wachowski. Boom. Boom. That fast. Just done like that. Oh, and you have to actually... not quite done, but... yeah. So that's everything you get if you buy one of them. And which is really unfortunate because I've had a hard time finding another one of these guys. Where's his belly piece? Let's make him accurate. Because as seen... ooh, I did it... I did it wrong way. As seen on the package that I hit up, but you totally saw before I did that, if you get 3 of them, you can turn them into his iconic camera mode, or their iconic camera mode. Which really sucks, because every other like third-party reflector has come in a pack of 3. And like they redid this guy into each of his G1 toy colors and released them as a 3-pack. But the standard show colors don't get a 3-pack release. You have to find them individually in like either a store has bought a whole wave of these guys, which apparently is possible, or you went to multiple different stores and bought one in each of them. Yeah. Or bought one. I don't have any. This guy is fun, and he's dynamic because he's Siege, and like he's good fun to actually pose. But, like his shield is a bit too small, you could say. Like it covers him up, but like anything other than frontal or this side, it's kind of not gonna end up well for him. And like I understand an aspect of why they did this, because like maximize ROI. You know, they could have very easily released just one with that crappy alt mode and said, "Here you go, kids. Here's your modern reflector." But they didn't. They gave him that along with the option to become a camera. Like I don't even think the Soundwave can be a boombox. I haven't really tried, but more than anything, it's a modern classics figure of reflector that actually exists. Like the last one we got was Combiner Wars, which I didn't even know existed, which was a repaint of the Combiner Wars Shockwave toy that I never got my hands on because it got lost in the post as sold as a 3-pack. And then there was... where is he? I had him. Where did I put him? Give me 1 second. Ah, there he is. The last one we had at retail was a freaking mini-con. And you, honestly, you can't tell me this isn't a better glow-up. There isn't a better glow-up. Or something. There's no better glow-up than this. Although I like this purple more. But this is cartoon accurate. Yeah. If you're on the fence about Refractor, he refracts light, I guess. Isn't that similar to the same thing as reflecting? Or is that how like a rainbow made? Because like no, that's how a rainbow. Because like a light goes into one place and refracts into multiple different colors. While reflect is just bounces back. Yeah, okay, they're different things. But if you want like, he's kind of good as like a just an army builder, sort of. If you get 3 of them, like, because he can stand there, he's really decently posable. He's actually fun. He's really fun to pose. He feels dynamic with the gun and the shield. Like you can make some dynamic postures. I do kind of wish he had the awesome roaring, screaming face he did on his box art, but still, while he is a bit generic and not amazing, he is still actually fun. So I don't know. This is my default pose somehow. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. And I probably didn't, but I hope I gave you inspiration to take a second look at this guy, because Lord knows I never thought we'd get a reflector again. And at least not one that turned into the camera. Look at my... I've got quite a few more reviews to do, so see you later. Keep it weird. Thanks for watching. Bye.